What a night at Marge Schott Stadium as Cincinnati scores the biggest win in program history, taking down number one Louisville 6-3. Your final score. Joined now by head coach Ty Neal. And aside from just the excitement of such a big win like this, the fact that this was really a total team effort, both on offense and defense. You dug into the starting rotation and relief. All 9 batters reached base. Just a total team effort in every aspect.
Yeah, the guys were ready to go tonight, and I thought really looking out for each other. And as the game went on. We had some pitchers. All of a sudden, you start seeing middle innings. You start seeing JT Perez putting on his cleats, and Andrew Zellner already had his cleats on, and already had approached me before the game. So, we get a chance to get a nice win like that. It wasn't all hands on deck, but the majority of the hands were on deck, and it was neat for our guys to put their own personal rest or personal feelings to the side, and we had a bunch of guys ready to do whatever they had to do to help us win tonight, and it's comforting. It's neat to see that your guys care that much about each other.
Certainly everybody going all out tonight. We talked before the game about how this was the 4th game in 6 days for your team, and that kind of shuffled things around pitching-wise. Nathan Kroger getting the start, his first career collegiate start tonight, and he was great out there.
He was. I've seen enough in him. We haven't been able to get him the ball this year, but I saw enough of him out of the fall, and I saw the look in his eye in that one inning he threw against Tennessee, the top 25 program on the road. Just that look he had in his eye against that team, unfazed. And honestly, our team needed it. Our bullpen needed it. Our pitching staff needed someone to take the ball and jump on the opportunity, and he was great.
He certainly delivered in the start tonight. Looking on the offensive side as well, I think what was impressive is you never really had one big hit that kind of got you going. No big home run or bases clearing double or anything like that. It was just hit after hit, and the guys coming up when they were needed in clutch situations. Yeah,
we had a couple opportunities for that bases loaded double. I was pulling for it, but it didn't happen. But that's baseball. That's a really good team and a really good pitching staff that we faced tonight. So, a lot of the big extra base hits and big hits aren't going to happen. That's just baseball when you're facing a quality opponent. But our guys were locked in. They came ready not to just let's see what we can do against the University of Louisville. They came to win tonight, and it showed. And it showed in everything that we did.
You could certainly tell that from the start of this one. We talked over the weekend about how that series win kind of had that feel of something that could kind of jumpstart the team. I know tonight this, in the grand scheme of just 1 out of 60 games, but this really does feel like something that can be a really big spark for the team going forward.
Well, I think everybody had a chance to see what I get to see every day, and we got off, I guess, to a little bit of a rough start, and deep down all this time, this is a good baseball team. This is a good baseball team. I keep saying it, and it is. And I hope our guys can kind of look around also and realize what they're capable of. I think they know it, but I think they know it too much to where they're trying to make it happen, and rather than just letting the game come to us a little bit. And this team's good enough to win a lot of baseball games, and a lot of baseball games against a lot of good teams. So I think we'll be okay moving forward.
Well, they certainly made it happen tonight. Coach, no rest for the weary. Back on the road tomorrow against Indiana. We'll see you there.
Let's do it. Another quality opponent.
All right, good chance for another win as Cincinnati tonight scores the biggest win in program history, taking down previously undefeated and number 1 ranked Louisville 6-3. Your final score. Here with 2 key components of the Bearcats' 6-3 win over number 1 Louisville tonight. We'll start with starting pitcher Nathan Kroger. First start of your collegiate career. I know obviously everybody on this team has high hopes and high aspirations for this team, but did you ever expect this in your first collegiate start?
Honestly, not really. But, I mean, they're a great hitting team. Every game they've scored a lot of runs, like almost 7 at least. And I was really just trying to keep the ball low, and those first few innings I was doing that, and they just kept getting themselves out. And then once I was starting to get the ball high, that's when they were getting their base hits. And, yeah, that's pretty much about it.
I mean, they certainly had some very impressive credentials coming into this one. We talked in our broadcast that, a good start would be key for this team. Do you feel that 1-2-3 first inning really kind of helped get you settled in?
Definitely. Definitely got the nerves away, too.
Yeah, I mean, and it certainly showed as you were able to go 3+ innings and get this team off and going. Congratulations on the great performance tonight and helping this team get the biggest win in program history.
Thank you.
All right, that's Nathan Kroger, the winning starter tonight. And now we'll go with the man who got the big save, David Orndorff. You know, we always talk about we never know exactly when you're going to be called upon. We saw it at Tennessee here a couple weeks ago. You do it again tonight. This was actually, we joked it was kind of the rotation bullpen tonight as we saw you, Perez, and Zellner all out there. But you guys all came on when you were called upon and came through for the big win.
Yeah, I mean, when you play the number one team in the country, you got to do anything you can to win. And so, I mean, our whole weekend rotation, they're all great competitors. So, you know, as soon as they stepped on the field, they were going to give us a chance to win. And I happened to be the guy that closed it out again. And I'm really grateful for that. And it's just a great feeling overall.
I got to ask, you talk about the feeling. When you got that final out, what was that feeling like knowing that you just took down the number one team?
Oh, my gosh. I think I just screamed so loud in my glove. And I gave Joey a big hug. Oh, I'm still like a little bit out of breath from screaming so much, but yeah, it's wonderful.
Certainly a lot of good vibes around this team right now, and you know, combined with the series win this weekend, tonight's win, it really feels like this could be the start of something big going forward.
Oh yeah, I mean we're starting to hit the ball really well. Guys are piecing up balls really great, and guys are hitting the ball out of the park too sometimes, and our pitching staff has been really consistent, and I mean we're going to be really consistent going forward, and I think we're going to give ourselves a great chance to win for sure down the road.
Well, congratulations on a great performance tonight and your 4th save of the year.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, and congratulations to you, Nathan, as well. Another great performance.
Thank you.
All right, that's Nathan Kroger and David Orndorff, 2 key components to the Bearcats' 6-3 win over number 1 Louisville tonight.